Steam is a very strange website. You can find any kind of video game you want, something to fulfill even your deepest, darkest fantasies. But one thing I wanted to look at is, how does Steam work, and what are the most popular games on Steam? What are the most liked games, and also what are the most hated games? Because we all know that there are way too many YouTube videos out there going over what are the most hated Steam games. But now we have actual information, we've got the analytics, so we can see what people actually like and despise on Steam. This video, I scraped the entire Steam catalog. Here is the data.
Did you know that half of the top 50 games on Steam are indie titles? Or that there are only 4 fighting
Well, it's because there's no games. We've been over this.
games with a romantic theme? Here's a fun one. Did you know that the word life appears in more game titles than death? Yet war
Half-Life.
is mentioned twice as often as love? Today, we're diving into the data and exploring some fun insights into the game development industry. Let's start with the basics. In 2024, an average of over 70 games were released on Steam each day. A huge volume, and one that's grown tremendously over the years. Around 28% of games released last year hold a positive rating
But there's no games. How are they releasing games when there's nothing?
today. And of those, only 2% have managed to surpass the 10,000 reviews, showing both popularity and a strong reception. For context, the fighting roguelike Sifu sits around this.
I really want to play that. I feel like I really missed out. I love how the short for it as well on Secret Level was 5 minutes long. That's terrible. But then Concord gets a 20-minute episode. Okay.
While there are some great tools available for analyzing metrics like these, they don't offer the specific data I needed for my analysis. So I had to collect it myself, directly from the source, Steam itself.
Rent-free about PS5. I mean, Astrobot looks fun, but it is basically Super Mario Galaxy. And I'm only saying that because I'm too fat and lazy to set up my PS5 and play Astrobot.
And that brings us to the methodology. I'll explain it so you can see exactly how I arrived at the conclusions in this video. I started by using Steam's API to pull the full catalog of over 200,000 apps. I pulled this data mid-October 2024, so all insights are based on that timeframe. Once I had the full catalog, I wrote a script to pull data for each game, including details like its name, price, release date, and the rating and number of reviews. I used 2 endpoints from Steam, one for basic game details and another for the user reviews. I also used Steam Spy, a third-party tool with an API that estimates key metrics, like player counts for each game. To complete the picture, I used web scraping to collect game tags. This means I ran a program that navigated the entire Steam store, copying the tags for each game and saving them to a file. I found these tags especially valuable because they reflect both the developer's input and the community's influence on how the game is categorized. These scripts run for about...
I don't get any of that. I could have pulled the streamer thing and just said sure and then raised my eyebrows a little bit like Asmongold, but I did not get any of that. Please get to the metrics.
150 hours, that's over 6 days, gathering all the data needed for the analysis. The data from
I'm lost. It's words.
these APIs...
I might actually just go straight to the most... Yeah. I like how we got it isn't really important.
Starting with something light and fun. Here are the most common words in game titles on Steam. It's interesting to see how often certain...
Addition. Okay, what? Addition is one of the biggest words. So you're basically saying that some of the biggest games on Steam are just repackages. It's the Ultimate Edition because it has the DLC.
genre names appear.
Simulator. Yeah, that's because Farm Simulator released 40 games a year. I am not surprised I'm not surprised that's the biggest word.
Adventure, simulator,
Look how small Shooter is. It's right there. Look at that. That's your baby.
shooter, and many others. There's also a lot of emphasis on fantasy themes, with words like dragon and monster popping up frequently. And certain words...
That's crazy how Simulator is the biggest. I mean, okay, let's go on Steam. Let's go on Steam. What have I got on Steam? There's actually a lot of games I need to play. Yeah, if we look up Simulator... How many games come up with Simulator? Oh my skibbity. Jesus. Oh my. Look at that! That is mental. How do you... Oh my... How much slop do they pump out of... Look, it's still going. It is actually still we need to reach the bottom of this. How is it? Okay. I think we've got enough simulators. I think we actually have enough simulators. Look, okay. Look at this, by the way. Look at Train Simulator. Look how many are for Train Simulator. Look at that. That's one game. Of course, that's just add-on content. Look at that. Look at that. How many are Train Simulator? Oh my god. I like how much of it is DLC. This is just not... This is just not going to stop. Boys, I'll be honest, I actually don't think that we can reach the end of this. Wait, no, we're running out of simulator now. We're running out of simulator. Hot therapy. What is hot therapy? What is this? Okay.
Aligned with available Steam
Jesse, censor that out. Jesse, censor that out. Censor that out.
tags, like zombies and even cats. Both cat and cats made the top list.
Why are they allowed to do that on stream? What? No. Why are they allowed to do that on Steam? On stream? Why are they allowed to do that on Steam?
Which I thought was pretty funny. Then there are some unexpected ones, like Paper or Cube. Not sure what's going on there. If you're aiming for a unique or memorable title for your game, maybe steer clear of the words on this list. Or maybe these words are here because they are good descriptors that resonate with players. Familiarity could be appealing too. I'll let you decide what you think about that. Next, let's dive into the data on the highest rated and lowest rated games on Steam. For the top games, I focus on titles with an overwhelmingly positive rating.
Terraria is that high? But the game's so boring. 2D Minecraft. How is it so highly rated? Like, guys, I'm going to get lynched for saying that, but I don't get Terraria. I really don't.
Sorted by the...
Oh my god, the drones have came out. The drones have came out the hive. It's over. It's over. It's over. Garbage take. What did you say? Dude, what happens to Terraria? You dig down? I was digging down in Terraria, and then I fell into hell and I died. It's not a first-person horror game. It's all in the head. Dude, it's so boring. I'm sorry. But I also find Minecraft boring as well. Like, I can't play Minecraft now. I could play Terraria. I saw Frappolo. Frappolo was playing Terraria. And he was really good at it. And he was doing some insane plays on it. But it's like, I wouldn't even know how to get to that stage. You know? Yeah. It's not... Okay, I like how people are saying it's clip farming. Just because I said I don't like a popular game.
Number of reviews.
It's not clip farming.
This ranking highlights the...
I don't like Minecraft. I do like Minecraft, but I don't want to play it now. I'm bored of it. I played it like all the time as a kid.
The most popular games that maintain an excellent reputation. It's worth noting that around half of the games in the top...
Bro has never played a good game. Okay, you say that. You say I've never played a good game. Okay, well, if you played this game here, Tribal Hunter, you will know an actual good game. Oh my god, get off! Tribal Hunt is a very good game. There is no bias here. This is a very good game. I might actually do a main channel video on it because Seth the Scene Tac did a video on it at one point as well. It's a very good game. There is no bias or anything at all. It's a very enjoyable platformer. Anyways.
50 are considered indie, including hits like Terraria, Stardew Valley, Hollow Knight, Hades, Undertale, Vampire Survivors, Factorio, and Slay the Spire, to name a few.
Yeah, Phasmophobia is so popular. Didn't it get updated a couple months ago as well?
It's inspiring to see how these small teams or solo developers have created games that resonate with so many players.
People are roasting me so much for Terraria. Dude, but I don't play Factorio. I don't have that kind of autism. I've got the autism where I commission round animal drawings. I don't have the one where like I'm building factories every day. I tried playing Factorio. I got bored of it in 5 minutes. I played Satisfactory. I played Satisfactory. I looked at the woman that you play as. I looked at her ass for like 5 minutes. I was like, holy. And then I uninstalled the game. I played RimWorld for 5 minutes. I got bored of the game. Like those kinds of games just don't resonate with me. I'm really sorry.
Players. It's also interesting that some franchises appear more than once. For instance, both Portal and Portal 2 make the cut, as well as 2 titles from the Resident Evil series.
Portal's goated.
Valve itself has an impressive presence, with 6 games in the top 50. The only other developers with multiple entries are SCS Software, Larian Studios, and Capcom, with 2 titles each.
Please, for the love of God, don't say Terraria is 2D Minecraft. I mean, it's an open world crafting game where you dig down to get resources to upgrade your character.
At the other end of the spectrum, we have the lowest.
All right. I tell you what, I'll do a Terraria stream at one point, right? I will genuinely try a Terraria stream. Before I write it off, because I know this VOD and that is going to get so many dislikes from like haters. Like people thinking I'm like out of touch, which I am. I will do a Terraria stream at some point before I write the game off completely, okay? Maybe I might like it.
Worst rated games. Remarkably, only 12 games on Steam have an overwhelmingly negative score. Even the least reviewed of these has more than 500 reviews.
It's usually when there's like a DLC or an update that breaks a game, when something gets rated so negative.
Meaning all of them have a substantial base of feedback. I reviewed each title to understand why they performed so poorly. The game with the lowest score...
You need to keep in mind as well, because I game so much, the game has to be really good to keep me enticed. I can't just consume slop. Okay, I say that. What's my Steam library? Yep. It's actually a really good game, though. There's no reason.
War of the Three Kingdoms is a 2021 release with nearly 60,000 reviews.
I'm not playing Hot Therapy on stream. Stop it.
Filled with complaints about everything from lack of localization to gameplay issues, lag, aggressive monetization, and accusations against the company's integrity. In several of these low-ranked games, players felt misled or scammed by paying for what they perceived as unfinished or poorly executed projects.
Did you see that Suicide Squad as well got another... Suicide Squad got another update as well. Crazy stuff.
Many of these games also face severe technical problems with frequent...
What is this? What is this? I shown a picture of my hair earlier on in stream. That's not real. That is not real. That is not real. That isn't... Look at that, man. That's airbrushed. Airbrushed. That is not my hair. That is airbrushed. That is so... Look at that. You didn't even try with the airbrushing. That's not real. That's not... Look, it's... Look, it's not real. It is genuinely not real. That look, you used this stun. There's nothing there. Crazy making up lies on the internet. Crazy. Insane.
Conventions of bugs and crashes. Interestingly, some of these titles were spin-offs of otherwise well-regarded series, like Command & Conquer, Airline Tycoon, and Flatout. Then there's Uriel's Chasm.
Flatout was so fun, though. Like, the first and second ones were so fun. The third one fell off.
Which earned kind of a cult status for its bizarre, chaotic gameplay that most players found impossible to enjoy. There's much to learn from both top-rated and low-rated games alike. With that, let's move into discussing...
Uriel's Chasm? I might check that out, actually. Imagine checking out... Imagine checking out the most downvoted Steam games. That could be a good one.
Untapped opportunities and unique ideas for games. I was curious whether there are combinations of genres or other properties that are still underexplored. For instance, are there any rhythm-based shooters out there? What about games that combine sports with a sci-fi setting?
We know you're balding, but whatever helps you sleep at night.
It's not a filter. It's not a filter. Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
To explore this, I turned to data from Steam tags. Steam offers a total of 447 predefined tags, which are added by both developers and players. I organized these tags further, subdividing them into categories based on my own interpretation to better analyze potential patterns. I first focus on combinations of two genres, to identify original or underexplored ideas. To keep the results meaningful, I only included games with more than 10 reviews and focused on the most popular genres, excluding the extremely niche ones that would add unnecessary noise. Each point on the graph represents a pair of genres. On the horizontal axis, I plotted the number of games in at least one of the two genres. This gives an idea of the individual popularity of the genres. If one of them is strong, the number goes up, and if both are popular, the plot point will end up on the far right.
Okay, but explain this in Fortnite terms.
On the vertical axis, we see how many games are tagged with both genres simultaneously, which shows the opportunities. The lower the point, the
Oh my god, I'm not playing TF2. Stop spamming.
more novel the combination,
I haven't touched that game in years.
as fewer games share both genres. In summary, the most interesting opportunity
Actual sheep. Actual sheep. One guy was spamming that and you all copied him. Actual sheep in the chat right now.
are the ones that are farther down to the right, where both genres are popular,
This one's going to be scary. That's like in every single genre.
but the combination is rare. For example, there are only 3
Pyro, look up how much all the Train Simulator DLCs cost. How much do all the Train Simulator DLC? The total price. 9,000. 9,086. So it started off at $148. Super venti flat white, most expensive coffee served at Starbucks. iPhone XS Max for $1,400. Reddit, of course you use Reddit. Why would you use Reddit as a... Use Reddit Platinum as like a way to measure, to gauge the value of something. All the Sims DLC in May 2012 for $500. Reddit costs more than the Sims 4. That... The website is free to use, by the way. November the 15th, $4,300. January 17th, a Netflix subscription for 30 years, $5,760. A transatlantic flight in business class. March 2018, a new hatchback, $8,893. And the total price now, and this was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, is $9,086. How? How are you paying that much? Buy the Train Simulator Rail subscription plan. When did this game come out? This game came out... You are paying... They are actually just taking advantage of autistic people. You know those autistic people like Henry Bourgeois that like follows trains and stuff, like it's their little fixation? They are literally rinsing autistic people. How are you paying £9 a month? £9 a month to get access to this game. The Urban Commuter Bundle. The Alpine Adventures Bundle. Do you get a gun? Do you get to like run around and shoot people like GTA? Or is it literally just like... I like... Okay, I need to see this trailer. They got Avanti West Coast! They're going on strike on Christmas! I have never got an Avanti... Look at this. Avanti Scam Coast. Avanti West Coast strike. What are they in the news for today? Look at that. They're going on strike New Year's Eve. You want to go see your nan? You want to go see your grandparents? You want to go see your family? Unlucky. We're going on strike because we're only being paid £700 an hour, not £800 an hour. These guys strike more days than they work. Why would you have Avanti Scam Coast, Avanti West Scams as the opening of your trailer? It's funny, no one's getting on the train because they can't afford it. Notice how no one got on the train. Notice that. Notice. That's wild. I don't know what that train is. 5 countries. One of them has no passengers because they can't afford a ticket. Do you get to play as a kid in London bumping the train, I wonder? That could be a good DLC. Look. Notice how there's no one on the Avanti train, but they're still running. That's why they're on strike. Because no one's funding them because no one gets on them. I got an Avanti West Coast from Birmingham to London. It was £250. That was an hour and 10-minute train. Two people. Two people. Two people waiting for the Avanti train. Okay, they look really happy to be on there. They look ecstatic to be on there. This is a 2009 game, and you have to pay £9 a month on top of the $9,000 to get all the DLCs. I'm not even doing a bit here. This is genuinely just to take advantage of autistic people that have that hyperfixation where they love trains. It has to be. It has to be. And because of like, when people have like autism, they fixate on something, they have to have it. Right? So they're not going to say no. All their money's going to go on this game. That's evil. I cannot believe they put Avanti West Coast on the cover. How many times this year has Avanti West Coast gone on strike?
I'm not sure if you missed what I said last stream from my 8-month milestone thingy, but if you ever plan on playing Roblox games, I would suggest Combat Initiation. It's kinda like Ultra Kill but with an old Roblox aesthetic.
Thank you, Broken Doggo, for the 10. I did look into that, yeah. No, I appreciate it, thank you. There are 4 days. There are 4 days. There are actually 3 days this year where they're going to be working. Early shutdown. No trains, no trains. Engineering work, engineering work, engineering work, engineering work, strike action. Engineering work, strike action. Do they actually like, do they do anything? Do they do anything? You know what I love as well? I love paying for first class on Avanti. Paying like 500 quid to get down to London. And I only go first class to get away from all the peasants. Okay, I'm doing a bit. I'll try and bump the train and then I'll go on first class. And then they won't serve me. They won't serve me because it's like, oh, the caterer's on strike. Okay, fair enough. Can I have some water? No. But I remember once I was on a 3-hour train journey to Manchester from London and I couldn't get any water and I was so dehydrated. And you can't drink the tap water from the toilets. It literally says it's not fit for human consumption. So I don't know what I don't know whether they just got the driver just spitting into a cup for 2 days straight and they just used that to wet your hands. I don't know. You really got Avanti Scam Coast crazy. Avanti West Coast has announced more train strikes. I thought that was going to say more train strikes than any other company. Surely they're ranked the worst train line. Oh my god. Avanti West Coast is ranked the worst train company. Oh, come on. I just read that article. I hate this website so much. Avanti is rated the worst UK train company for delays. Official figures have revealed. It has the highest delays on record out of any train company in the UK. Are we surprised, though? Genuinely, are we surprised at all? I did a 20-minute rant about Avanti Scam Coast. That's crazy.
Platformer.
When are you going to start your first day at KFC? Dude, I would love to work at KFC. Dude, I haven't had KFC in years. Oh my god. Do I like KFC? I remember when I was a kid, the chips were awful, but then they upgraded them. Love the long-form content. Thank you, Frosty, for the 20. Appreciate that. Thank you. Love the long-form content, but I do like the slop-based. Yeah, we're trying to make the slop better because I'm standing up now, so it's better. Well, it's higher quality because I'm using my legs.
Batters, and none seem particularly well known. There are 14 card game shooters, with Friends vs. Friends being the most famous, which I hadn't heard of before, but...
That's a really good game. Friends vs. Friends is... I played that with Foco. Friends vs. I think it fell off. It fell off. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. How much for a Mr. Beast video? I mean, it kind of fell off. It kind of fell off a little bit. I mean, it's still got a couple hundred players, though.
It looks pretty fun.
A little fall off. A little fall off.
Then there are just 3 rhythm-based tower defense games. I could probably spend hours analyzing this graph. Instead, I link an interactive version in the video description so you can explore other combinations on your own and move on to talk about themes. The most common themes in games...
By the way, I want to point out, I can't wait for this entire stream to get retroactively claimed because I guarantee that Train Simulator music was not royalty-free. I blame Avanti West Coast.
...are fairly predictable, with a strong focus on fantasy and sci-fi settings. This is...
What's that one? Henbai? What is that one? LGBTQ. Medieval.
This is reflected in the frequent use of words like magic, monsters, space, or worlds in the titles of many games. Focusing on the 20 most popular themes, I explored combinations of these with different genres. With the top genres, it seems nearly all themes are well explored. Keep in mind though that not all themes have tags on Steam, so there's a selection bias at play. A few combinations stand out. There are only 4 romance fighting titles with...
It stands for lettuce, gay, bacon, and tomato, granddad. Okay, cheers.
Troublemaker being the most well-known. While this pairing might not attract the typical audience, there's definitely a niche for players who enjoy both. Another interesting combination is cooking games in a sci-fi setting, with around 10 games. In fact, on closer inspection, not all of these are truly cooking games. Some include cooking only as a feature. But the idea of, say, running a hot dog stand on an alien planet has a playful charm. So these combinations can definitely spark new ideas. Finally, I also reviewed genre combinations with tags related to dimensions, like 2D and 3D, and perspectives, like first person and third person. But it's probably best if you explore the data yourself. I'll link to all of these charts. One trend worth noting though is the...
Wait, did he actually link it? Where's this chart? Let's look at the gay one. I don't like gays very much. Let me, what we got for the gays? Okay, none of this makes sense to me at all. So the gays are going, the gay people peaked in 2022. So gay people came into existence in 2014 and then they peaked at 2022 and then they started to die off. What? How am I meant to work with that information? What else we got? Top overwhelmingly negative games. War of Three Kingdoms. Genre pairs. What's this one? Games of the any two genre. That is action, adventure, and exploration. Exploration and platform. Exploration shooter. Arcade exploration. Exploration and visual novel. What does that mean? Action, adventure, arcade. Explorer Sam. Yeah, it's just... I reckon all of this up here on the top right is just like open world, early survival, early access crafting slop. Because there's so many of those on Steam.
The steady rise in 3D releases. New 3D titles are now...
Gay people before 2014. No, they didn't exist before then. The Steam chart proved that, idiot.
...being launched almost as frequently as 2D ones. Let's take a brief...
Show your Steam replay. How do you do that? Is that a thing?
...pause from discussing video game genres to explore female and LGBTQ+ representation within the data. Around 10% of games on Steam are tagged with female protagonist.
That is so... Gay people did not exist in 2013.
A number that seems surprisingly...
Where did they all come from?
...low. I had expected this percentage to show steady growth over the years, but interestingly the trend isn't so clear. In contrast, LGBTQ+
Girlfriend
representation...
asked me to turn some music on as we did the deed. I turned ASOT on instead. Thanks, Pyro.
Imagine getting laid to your mother with ASOT. That's crazy. Thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it.
...shows a much clearer upward trend, with tagged games...
The gay people became louder.
...tripling in
They became louder.
proportion over the past decade. The oldest title with this tag is Secret of the Magic Crystals from 2010, a game...
I have been gifted that game. I think I have about 20 copies of that on Steam because morons kept getting it for 1 cent and then ironically sending it to me as a gift on Steam.
...about breeding horses, I think. Moving on, let's dive into a specific genre of games that has piqued my interest as a player over the last few years. Card games, particularly roguelike deck builders. My favorite...
It wasn't a slip-up. He said he slept with his mother.
...game in this genre...
His mother is his girlfriend.
And perhaps even in general, is Slay the Spire. I've always thought it is a well-crafted fusion of genres. and I have often wondered if it was the catalyst for the rise of roguelike deck builders. By the way, as a quick side note, it seems rogue...
I remember playing Darkest Dungeon 2. I made it to the final boss 8 times, and he just kept killing me. And then I gave up and uninstalled the game.
Roguelikes are significantly more popular in the indie scene compared to the AAA catalog. Platformers show a similar pattern, representing a much larger portion
Is Spelunky worth playing? I hear really good things about Spelunky.
of indie games. Now, returning to roguelike...
What do I think of Path of Exile 2? Seth Descene did a video on it. And I'm pretty sure he used Trump as the thumbnail. Wow, for free? Damn. There it is. Just Trump, sponsored by Tibet.
deck builders in particular, I structured my analysis based on a framework from a study I found, which I think is excellent. I'll link that study and other references in the video description if you'd like to dive deeper. This graph shows the proportion of games on Steam that can be classified as roguelike deck builders over the past 10 years. This is based on game tags. Some of them are really helpful in pinpointing this subgenre.
What is Trouble Hunter marked as? An action, a 2D platformer, action adventure, and a casual. Okay. Wait, what's my Steam trades? Do I have any Steam trades? Pending gifts. Gay Horny Goon gave me Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela, trying to revive Mitaya. I need to close it. That is the description of a game. How is that the game title? It's all in Spanish. I can't... The camera died again. The camera died again. Do I have any trade offers? Oh, you brokies. Come on, man. Give me a knife or something. Come on. One of you has like a 10k knife lying around. Come on. Stop. Come on, guys. I don't have a lot of money left, all right? I need to play one of these games. At some point, I think. I think I do.
It's clear that Slay the Spire had a massive influence. Its release in January 2019 sparked...
You can show your Steam replay? How do I do that? Where is it? Where's your Steam replay? I don't see it anywhere. No one's going to read this, so I'm just going to say I love naked men. That was 17 hours ago. Purple guy profile picture. Let's just say I'm stroking my peanut. I'm turning off comments, man. I'm genuinely turning off comments. I got 2,312 pages of this garbage. I'm actually going to turn it off. Oh, look. Oh, my God. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. They gave me the clown emoji 131 times. Why'd you keep giving me this award? That is like... Okay, so I got Golden Unicorn 17 times. The Clever Award 21 times. The Take My Points Award 54. And they gave me the Jester 131 times. Why are you spamming this on my profile? Is it because it looks like the clown emoji? Is that why? Rent free. How do I take that off? Can I take that off the profile? Can I take that off? Can I take that off the profile? It's the most liked one. Why is poetry 86? Why is Michelangelo 40? Heartwarming is 38. I don't
Almost 36 hours in trouble. Hunter is crazy, not gonna Lee.
You view it in the store? You view your Steam in the store? Oh, your Steam replay. Okay. Let's have a look. 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 I can't wait. This year, you played a ton of new games and unlocked quite a few new achievements. 172 hours played. 172 games played. 1,126 achievements unlocked. A 27-day streak. That's a day shorter than last year. That's a month. I played Steam for a month straight. I need to get outside more, I think. Helldivers 2? Is that really... That's the most I played. That's 7% of playtime. 64 sessions. The game is so mid though. How did that happen? Tomb Raider 1 to 3 okay, that game's cinema. I played through all of 1 and 2. I'm halfway through the third game at the minute. Absolute cinema. You can't beat it. Stalker 2, it's kind of funny. I unlocked get mogged on. Look at that. You got 13 achievements, little boy, little baby man. I got 1,000 achievements. 172 games. You got 4 games. You broke. Longest streak, 6 days. A week, is that it? Pff, I got a month, bro. 61% was new releases. What games do you like to play? Hero shooters, no. Boomer shooter, no. MOBA, no. Survival horror. Okay. That's just not accurate. Dark fantasy, zombies. Where did you get zombies from? What? I don't play zombie games. Workshop item subscriptions, 26. I don't use the workshop. I don't know where I got that from. Games gifted, 20. Got to cut back on that. Friends added, 15. Badges earned, 2. Helldivers 2. Why is that the most played game? I don't play enough games. Damn, Helldivers 2 is the most played game. Okay, the GOAT. Give it up for the GOAT. Give it up for the GOAT, Tomb Raider. I recommend everyone play this, by the way. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's cracked. And that, yep, you could just, yep. You could just see the drop-off when I got bored of the game. You can see the drop-off. Conscript? Oh, yeah, because I was doing a video on it, and then the game fell off. Fear and Hunger? Okay, we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. Okay, so here was Siege, then it was Left 4 Dead, and then Gary's Mod, and then Isaac, Darkwood, Suicide Squad, and The Invincible. Helldivers 2, Helldivers 2, Tomb Raider, Helldivers 2. Damn, I really liked Helldivers 2. I don't like how much of that... I don't like how much of that is Fear and Hunger. I don't like that. It's a huge mix. Yeah, I actually don't dedicate to a single game. Look how... Okay, I actually have a very diverse portfolio here. This is exactly what you want to see when you get into investing. This is a very diverse portfolio. ADHD gaming behavior because you didn't commit to a game. Okay, bro. Go back to your Factorio that you got 20k hours on, all right? I'm going to keep playing my varied diet of games for 7 minutes, and then I'm going to stop and put on the next game. How is it LGBT game library? You've got... What? You got Half-Life 2? Where's New Vegas, bro? Where's the trans game? I'm not seeing that anywhere. Where is that? Max Payne 3 is a gay game. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm actually playing a new game. Why is Team Fortress 2 there? Black Ops. Dude, I actually have a mental illness. I'm not committing to a single game for more than like a day. Look at that. There's no games. iPad Kid games. iPad Kid games. And I've got Outer Wilds being played there. Are you for real?
Hey, Pyro, big fan. Been watching since Inflation Gate.
Bruh.
You better make a main channel video about the Lisa game series, specifically Lisa the Painful.
Or I'll leak your search history.
I swear I'll crash out.
Aggie Fiddy for the 10. You'll leak my search history. Oh no, he's gonna leak my search history, guys. Oh no. If only my response didn't come out 4 years ago. Oh, it's really got me there. Okay, so during this time, he played 21 different games. I played Half-Life for about 5 minutes. I played Left 4 Dead. I played Prototype 1 and 2. They wouldn't boot up. They kept closing. No More Room in Hell 2. That sucks. VR Chat. I did not play that game. I did not play that game. I did not play that game. No. I did not play that game. I did not play that game. Hang on. No. This is cap. When did I play VR Chat? Last played the 23rd of November. When did I do that? Was I drunk? What? When did I do that? Wow, that's a bug, obviously. That's a bug. I only have 8 hours of playtime. I've only got 8 hours of playtime. Show you a model? There's no model. There's 2 models. Anyway. What else we got? Stalker 2, Killing Time, Billy Bust Up. Yeah, these are just all games I played. Look at... Oh, my library sucks. This game is cracked, though. I'm gushing over this game. I'm actually gushing over it.
Hey, Pyro, how about you check my Steam review?
No.
Not that interesting, NGL. Hate from London.link.
Why are you messaging me on stream, bro? You're not famous. Go away. I'm not checking out your Steam review. That looks like the most dodgy link I've seen in my life. It says bit.ly in it. Used a link shortener. Explore the games you played this year. 6 Siege, awful. The finals was cracked though, man. The finals was so good. Suicide Squad, unfortunate. The Invincible, that was an A24 film as a game, very good, but nothing happens. Darkwood, cinema. Spyro, actually kind of disappointing. Power World, garbage. Isaac, that's all right. Shipwrecked, video on that at some point. That game is so good, but I can't even play it because the fucking camera died again. Hang on. Metal Gear Solid 2, Tomb Raider, Atomic Heart. These are all games that I just stream. I don't actually play video games that much off stream. Difficult climbing game, Saboteur. I think one thing that I've noticed is like, because playing video games is my job. Okay, boohoo incoming. Because video games is my job, it's like I don't really enjoy playing video games that much off a stream, except Tribal Hunter. Like I don't really enjoy. Yeah, it's like, you know, I'll drop into a Helldivers game. But usually when I'm done streaming, I just want to like go bed like an old man. Phantom Fury, Soulstorm. Yeah, it's games that oh god, Sisyphus, that was awful. I'm so happy I never beat that. Ban the GOAT! Yeah, it's mostly games that I just played for basically a stream. Outlast Trials, that was okay. Kind of fell off though. Angerfoot was kind of baby. Yeah, I was playing Fear and Hunger, there it is. Tribal Hunter, the GOAT. The GOAT. Lorne's Law. I need to stream that. That's a very good game. That's a really good game. Overwatch 2. System Shock.
When are you making a mouth-washing video?
I don't think I will. Thank you, Meow, for the 10. System Shock. Cinema. That's such a good game. Black Ops. Silent Hill 2. Very good game. Parasitic 2. I got onto like the 5th floor on that. I need to actually I need to stream that at some point, but I keep forgetting. Stalker, No More Room in Hell, Red Dead. I need to play on Dead Nightmare actually. There's so many games. There's no games, but then there are some games. Marvel Rivals. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. Who's the best character in Marvel Rivals? I know people will do the bit, but I've never actually played Squirrel Girl. I've never played her. I only play Winter Soldier. Because, like, bro, his revolver is so overpowered, it's godly. Like, you can basically solo most characters in the game. And if not, you can put massive pressure on them. Winter Soldier is slept on. He's really good. Okay.
Being a woman and Le Pyro fan is hard, but I just wanted to say I enjoy your content so much and thank you. I know this is said over and over, but your content has helped me through tough times. I think you're funny and insightful. Ty Pyro.
Thank you, Tate, for the 15. Andrew Tate.
Parte significant
Why are you called Tate, Andrew Tate?
rise in the number of games in this category. And in less than 5 years, the genre's presence in the Steam catalog grew by 5.
Spider-Man's cracked. Spider-Man is perfect if you genuinely suffer with some kind of advanced ADHD or Tourette syndrome. You jump around the map like a spin butter, getting a sneaky punch in, and then I played as Spider-Man. He's one of the only heroes that's ranked as a 5-star difficulty. Genuinely, as long as you keep moving around, you can't be hit as Spider-Man. The only problem is you expose yourself for that split second to get a sneaky punch in. But Spider-Man's really good. He's really good. But he's so difficult to maneuver.
5 times. When we examine the popularity of these games, measured by...
How'd you even hit Spider-Man? Usually, I'm pretty good at shooting him as Winter Soldier because I think Winter Soldier's got his hit scan, I think.
review counts, we see that while
Venom is good. I don't like him. He's too slow. I like going against him because he's easy to kill, but like to play as him, it's bedtime.
the genre has grown, most titles
Did you play Atlas? No, but I want to.
still remain relatively niche, accumulating fewer than 100 reviews. However, there are some standout successes, like Inscription and Balatro. Interestingly, the Red Dot...
You know, Balatro got an 18. He got a mature rating. That's crazy. Just because it's gambling. But it's not real money. You're not spending real money. I don't understand that at all. Like, I think loot boxes are gambling. Balatro isn't gambling. Because you're not spending real money. Like, how the hell is Balatro going to get kids into gambling when you got, you know, Aiden Ross spamming steak ads everywhere?
War of the Three Kingdoms, the lowest rated game on Steam, which we discussed earlier. For those of you who are as hooked on this genre as I am, I've put together
Inscription-based Balatro, Slay the Spire, Monster Train, Griftlands,
showcasing some of the best roguelike deck builders out there. These are the 20 games that balance both user rating and popularity the best. I've played many of them and can confirm they are fantastic. The rest will likely be my next addiction. If you have suggestions for other analysis, questions about the methodology, or if
I really want to do a video playing through the most down-voted Steam games. I said downvote like I'm on Reddit. The most down-voted Steam reviews in my... Oh my god, they released the Skibbity Toilet skin. Is that real? There's no way. Look at that. Look at that monstrosity. I knew they wouldn't get Male 7. I knew they wouldn't get Male 7. God damn, that's terrifying. Holy Jesus. That's crazy.